All Figma prototype examples fall into two buckets: low fidelity and high fidelity. Nothing more complicated than that. Low fidelity Figma prototypes are about structure, not visuals. These are the prototypes you can create when the product is still forming and you need clarity, not polish. The most common low fidelity Figma prototype is the wireframe based one. This is built with simple shapes, basic layouts, and placeholder text without colors or branding. Just screens connected together to show how users move from one step to another. We at Eleken use this approach in our Avid project. Our designer first created wireframes and then Figma prototypes to validate the flow, identify weak areas, and ensure the interface met real user needs. This type of prototype works best when the product's idea is still taking shape, and the focus is on alignment, clearly explaining user flows and how key sections connect. Another example is our client building a new B2B SaaS solution for large enterprises. Before working with us, they tried to create wireframes on their own. They put together black and white wireframes for key areas like the dashboard, process repository, flowcharts, and discussions. The structure was in the place, but the product still needed refinement visually and logically. That's a very common situation. Figma makes it easy to create wireframes, but turning them into clear, convincing product story requires design experience. Our UI/UX designer joined the project and started refining the client-created wireframes directly in the Figma. We didn't jump into full visual right away. First, we improved the clarity, hierarchy, and flow. We created several wireframe variants with different layout approaches and styles. These were not final designs. They were Figma prototype examples meant to explore options and spark discussion. The designer also presented ideas for how each core sections could function and feel in real use. The dashboard, the process repository, flowcharts, discussions, all connected in the way that made sense for enterprise users. High-fidelity prototypes are what most people expect when they hear Figma prototype. Real UI, real copy, real interactions, buttons click, screens transition, and product feels real enough to use. At Eleken, this is where we spend most of our time. High-fidelity Figma prototypes help stakeholders understand the product instantly. They allow usability testing with real users, and they make developers' handoff much smoother. A strong example is a fully clickable Figma prototype we built for Flourishon. The goal was to align stakeholders and clearly communicate the product vision. So our designer created end-to-end prototype converting the entire user journey. You could click through the landing page, fill out the onboarding questionnaire, explore the roadmap, and access the resource hub. Every interaction was intentional. We walked stakeholders through the prototype step by step, explaining how each screen supported caregivers and guided them forward. Because it was built in Figma, refining the flow was fast. We adjusted interactions, simplified screens, and improved clarity together with the client. In our pay-up project, we created interactive Figma-based prototype on approved mockup and tested them with the existing user base. The feedback gave us clear insights and allowing us to make adjustments and move into the next interaction quickly. The goal is always the same. Use just enough fidelity to get the insight you need, and nothing more. At Eleken, we create Figma prototypes to answer questions, reduce uncertainty, and help teams move faster. If you're looking for Figma prototypes that can support real product decisions, that's where a design partner matters. And that's what we do best. If this video helped, hit the like button, subscribe for more practical design breakdowns, and drop a comment if you want us to walk through specific Figma prototypes examples next. See you soon.